she don't want any great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? This was something else with that.
It's week 6 of the NFL. And up next is this team's leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. The action is only moments away, and it's coming up next.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The rain started earlier today. It hasn't let up much. It is going to be a wet one. Glad you're with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Nice and dry here in the booth. But Greg, you've been down on the field and played in one of these sloppy, wet, rainy games. What is it like?
Well, it depends what position you play. For the offense and defensive linemen, they love it. It's a little bit slower. The defense is a little bit slower to react to the ball. A lot more runs, less pass protection. So for them, they're thrilled. But for anybody who has to handle the ball on either side, offense or defense,
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Robert Spillane spills him there. 2nd and 7. They run once more with McCaffrey. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Robert Spillane spills him there. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the number one goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going with their second possession. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They pick up 17 through the air, and that will be a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Herbert to the air again. There's a short throw caught by Njoku.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. 18 yards on the connection. That's enough for a 1st down. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. He'll work his way only to the 23. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action. Now Herbert. Quick throw. Taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here comes 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. And the visitors are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They bring Judy in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They motion the slot man left. They'll look to throw. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments, because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he will score. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the visitors move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 31-yard line.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to throw. Now, deep ball for London. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. 3rd down coming up. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
He'll drop the throw. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he will go all the way. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the visitors will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Here's Herbert. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Throwing, Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Going up top. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
This team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
On 1st down, Herbert. That's caught by McCaffrey. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Defense. Automatic first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. Second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1 at the 27-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. To throw, it's Herbert. To the left side, into the hands of Collins.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And that is no good. He missed it. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. They bring Judy in motion. They'll look to throw. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. A pickup of 15 in the air. And that will be a first down. He'll look to throw. On the quick slant, that's Judy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come to the line now on second and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the visitors going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with EA Sports Halftime Report. It's all yours, Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And as you see, they were winners earlier this afternoon. Anthony Richardson, strong in the victory as his guys run their record to 6-1 on the campaign. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Bijan Robinson leading the charge on the ground. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. 1st and 10. They bring Judy in motion. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This pass caught by Judy. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. Result is a 1st down.
They bring Judy in motion. Now, faking the give to the left side in the hands of London. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And a 1st down.
They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll look to throw yet again. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone. because it's 1st and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Moody now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the visitors move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game, under pressure all game long, the secondary feasting on his passes. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
In motion now, it's Collins. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. 14 on the pickup. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Throwing, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. So now this team's offense ready to get back at it. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. It's done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. He finds Judy on that one. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They bring Judy in motion. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 37-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And a first down.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. To the ground, a first down run. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. They'll stick with him again. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. And now the punting unit will come on. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Herbert. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. London brought in motion. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Now a 3rd and 2. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the visitors keep rolling right along. 38-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now this looks like a design run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Now Herbert. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
That's caught by McCaffrey. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
Now a give up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. They'll motion over Metcalf. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. We're all set to kick this one away. They will get away from that one. And they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. He'll check this down to the running back. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 47-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On play action, it's Herbert. This throw right side is caught by Adams.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. Herbert to the air again. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Now Herbert again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So it's a win for our visitors. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.